Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Brent, and today we have a pretty gross Tesla for you, and it's kind of a funny story. So this Tesla actually came in 2 days prior, and the guy just wanted a detail, but as soon as we saw it, we were like, hey, we would love to film a video on this car. And he is actually a doctor who works in the same building that we're in, so he was totally understanding and cool with it. The entire exterior was covered in both a thick layer of dust and dirt, and it also had bugs all over it. And then moving into the interior, he has a couple kids, and he also just got a new puppy, so there's crumbs, there's dog hair, there's dirt, dust, everything that you can think of in this car. So it made for a really good detail. I found it very satisfying myself, and when you see the before and after, I think you're going to be pretty impressed. So with that being said, only a very tiny percentage of you guys watching this right now are actually subscribed. And you might not be subscribed, but think you are. So make sure you go check. If you're not, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, I want to do the question of the video, so leave your answers in the comments below. And I've never done a question like this, but I don't want you guys to Google this and don't look in the comments. See if you can figure it out on your own. The question is, how do you turn off a Tesla? So if you know, leave it in the comments below. If you don't know, take a guess, and then you can scroll through and maybe you'll see other people's comments. So for the exterior, we wanted to figure out the correct steps to take on it. And the first thing we did was take the pressure washer and see if we could get some of this grime and these bugs off, and it wasn't working. So what we did was we diluted down some paint-safe APC, and we sprayed it over the car and let it sit for just a little bit before spraying it off, and that helped a lot with the pre-rinse. So that way when we got to using our car foam, it did a way better job of cleaning the car, and this car turned out amazing at the end. So here's a cool little fun fact that I didn't even know about Teslas that I figured I'd share with you guys, because maybe some of you don't know this, but if you look at the roof, it has like an orangish red tint to it. And keeping it simple, basically what it does is reflects away the sun's light. So that keeps the heat out of the interior, because if the interior gets too hot, then you're likely to run the air conditioning longer and it drains the battery quicker. And it also helps with the glare. So I thought this was pretty cool. I didn't even know this about it until RJ actually told me. So after washing the car, we went ahead and used our iron fallout remover to get any of the iron out of the clear coat. And you guys will see after it's sprayed on, when the car starts turning purple, that's how you know it's working. And I got a really good shot of it for you. Moving on to the interior, the first thing we did was get everything taken out of the car, put in plastic bags when needed. And this is actually really cool. The owner of the car has a little Tesla Model 3 that he had in the car that RJ found, which, I don't know, it was a cool little Easter egg. But by doing this first on the interior, it makes the cleaning really easy, so you don't have to stop and pull things out and get out of the car. And when we're done with the detail, we'll go ahead and put the bags back on the passenger seat so the customer can go through it, keep what they want in the car, and then take the rest into their house or dispose of it or whatever they want to do. And this is a tip for any new detailers out there if you're going to be working on people's cars that have car seats in them. If you didn't already know, when you take the car seats out, you never want to put them back in the car, because then you'll be liable as the customer drives away or uses them. So what you want to do is take them out, and if you clean them, go ahead and clean them. But when you give the car back, I recommend putting the car seats back in front of them so they can see it, and either having them reinstall them or just telling them that you don't reinstall them for liability reasons. I just wanted to say, if you guys are enjoying the video up to this point, if you could just hit the like button for us, it helps a lot and we'd really appreciate it. Moving on to all the interior plastics, leathers, all that stuff, including the seats, we went ahead and used our all-purpose cleaner and a brush on all of them. And I want you to take note of how much we're utilizing compressed air in this detail, especially on this car. If you watch, we'll use the compressed air after wiping everything down, and it really makes it look good at the end.